We ended up taking an extra day with the leg, and damn it, man, and I is outsourcing the work again to the Germans. Then we know it's gonna be done right. Short update from PlusOne. It's day too many, 68. We're gonna stay here today, we're gonna stay here tomorrow, and then the day after, that's when I'm gonna call it, and then we're gonna go. Talk with the doctors. Everything I can read on it is like, it's a mild joint injury, which is what it is. And if it's a mild one, kind of like there's multiple stages of it, or whatever, gradings of it. And it seems with the mild one, they recommend at least like 1 to 2 weeks off. And it's been today, I think, like 7 days, something. Forgot the numbers, like 7, 8 days since it happened. But I also hiked out the day after. A decent day, not long. It's like 14 miles of hiking, something. So it hasn't really had rest. And now I'm reading on it, the last few days as well. I read more up on it, and it's like, don't stretch it, don't do this, which is exactly what I did the first day, because it's a pain and you try to stretch it out. And it's like, maybe stretch it a bit, but not, I probably did too much too. However, I can see like 3 different stages of, number 1 is like not so bad. Second is kind of bad, for a thru-hiker, very bad. And the third is really bad. And it's definitely the first one, because regular flat hiking and stuff, it's fine. I can feel it within a mile or something, even on flat ground, whatever. But it's, everything I've read on it, I'm just like really worried to hike on it too early at this point. That's why we're taking several days off. So we're gonna end up having probably have a week off here at Larry's place, which it's a great place to be, but it's really beating me mentally, because I really want to hike and I really want to be in the Sierras right now. Of course, the whole time and the visa thing is bothering my mind, but somehow I'm just like, whatever. If I hike out too early and I mess up my leg and have to take another week off, that's a bigger issue. I can still push through the miles in the end and like have time left over. Like, it's possible. It's doable. Means, of course, when we get to the north, there'll be way less. Like, we gotta earn our zeros if we take some. But yeah, injuries like this really suck. It's really bad. Like, this could be worse, right? But it's. And we're here with Leia, like Spike Walker, Blister and Leia, who's mentioned before. He's now Spike Walker. She has it might be some nerves. She's talking to doctors and all kind of stuff in her Achilles. So, she's been off longer than me, and it's tough. It's really tough. But yeah, not much footage the next few days, and there might be some delay in the next few videos. I mentioned in a comment too, so I'll probably do a joint video for today and tomorrow. It's gonna be not the most, I don't know, we'll see what happens tomorrow, what I can throw in there. But after that, we're gonna try hike out, and I'm just gonna ibuprofen all the way too. We are like a couple of days from Kennedy Meadows, right? And then we go into the Sierras. That's it. It's gonna get, it's very hot right now, so I'm gonna go jump in the pool, cool the leg down, use it a little bit in the pool, just see how it feels. But yeah, I would say we're a little bit in a heat wave right now. I think it was like 32, 33 degrees Celsius, which is in the 90s, I think. Which, for a person from Denmark, very hot. But worst case, we're just gonna have to hike through it as well. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. That's it. It sucks. But you know what? It's just gonna make the finish in the end that much greater, because we went through all this. Mentally, it's really draining, but it ain't gonna knock PlusOne out. I'm coming for you, Canada. I'm coming for that monument.
But I can't.
I know.
Tell a lie, Leia.
1, 2,
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. The night we was in the Mexican.
There he is. I think he's calling Kelly. That man found the one spot with signal. Because apparently we don't have any power again today. Which also happened like maybe a week ago, whatever. We've been here for too long. However, we are hiking out tomorrow. And we're just gonna cross our fingers and hopefully the leg will hold up. Because we got a lot of climbing up. So that's all we can do. I gave it pretty much a week off. Doctors, everyone's recommendation is 1 to 2 weeks. So it got 1 week. really hope it's enough. Because I did hear a few others who had a similar injury and they took a few days off and got back and then ended up have to take a few weeks off later because they didn't rest it proper. Which is why we ended up taking extra days here. Just be smart. But it sucks. But it's feeling a lot stronger. So, crossing our fingers. Yeah. I guess I didn't want to hike on my foot, but it was close.
I don't know. F2? Oh no, with double T, right?
Yeah, you have 2 T's.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Hey, damn it, man.
Yes, sir.
What is the wise words of today? Or of the week?
Of the week. Always listen to your body.
Boring.
Boring.
That's a really boring.
Always drink margaritas.
That is so true, though. Always drink margaritas. There we go. And even Lair's feet are actually feeling better today.
The first day.
First day.
Pray for me.
It's the margaritas.
Maybe it is.
We're hiking out tomorrow. Finally. Yo, it's gonna be the last little update, hopefully, from Lair's place. Really hope it's the last time here. Though it is an amazing place, I need to hike. I think tomorrow, we're gonna head out tomorrow. I have rested my legs since I got into town. It's been taking 7 days off. It's now 8 days since I had my injury. And it is the mild one, hopefully. But everything says 1 to 2 weeks, right? So since my injury, I've been off for 8 days. And I hiked a couple of miles out one day, but otherwise it's pretty much been resting for 7 days. We ended up taking 2 extra days. Yesterday was better, and I feel like today I haven't really noticed it. It's just even out swimming and stuff where I normally could feel something down in my leg. It's been a lot better. So yeah, I think on my VSUM I have more time, but I also need to get to the airport in the end. I think I have from hiking out tomorrow, like I'm gonna give you a little data. I think I have around 111 days left. This is day 69. I was definitely expecting to be in Kennedy Meadows South in like 60 days, between 55 and 60, but 60 was fine. Now it's gonna take us around 70. We're probably gonna be there on day 72, and the majority of that is just injuries that I did not expect to have. I have actually realized I'll do a little review maybe later on my Ultra Olympus number 6. I only have them for the cushion right now because I need cushion. Honestly, I do not recommend anyone buying this shoe. I'll see if the next few days if I remember, and I'll do a little review. But the design of this shoe it's terrible. Like I want to use some really bad words, whoever designed this shoe, because it's absolutely terribly designed. There's like 2 layers of fabric all the way around the shoe, and rocks can get in the middle of it, and it's really hard to get. There's certain spaces in the shoe you can't get the rocks out. It's just you can't get your fingers in there. It sucks up rocks. So I'm actually at a point, the first injury I actually had, spending 3 or 4 days at Netseas after Manchester San Jacinto, I thought it was my spikes, which it might have been, but I later realized it's because of rocks in the shoes. And it's not under your insole, it's like within multiple layers of fabric. I'll show you later, but it's absolutely terrible. Leia is still here with an injured foot. She's feeling better actually for the first time, I think, yesterday and today. But her boyfriend, Spike Walker now, used to call him Blister, he is using an Ultra shoe that I tried his old ones because he has them right now. He's hiking right now, but she's not. And it actually fits me pretty good. And that was his used one, and it felt better than my Olympus. And it has a better sole to protect, so the cushion doesn't die. And it has a little drop. And I've been using Ultras for years with 0 drop, but now they apparently made one with a 4mm drop. And honestly, in 22, my Achilles or whatever was dying in the end, and it took me a year to heal fully up at home. And I've always wondered it might be the 0 drop. So I might risk it and try these shoes out if they have them in Kennedy Meadows. Otherwise, I might continue with my current ones for another 100 miles and pick up those. And we'll see how it goes. Feels a little risky, but so are these Ultra Olympus. The current model is. I'll show you later. Either way, we have 111 days left. We still got to do like 2,000 miles. We got to average around 18 miles per day. Obviously, the Sierras is going to be slowing us a little bit down, but we're going to try push it and get as many miles in as we can. And of course, yeah, it'll go as it goes. We're gonna try everything we can to minimize our zeros. And honestly, so when we get further north, we're gonna have to earn our zeros. Like, yeah, that is the plan for now. Sorry for blabbering all this, but what else can I do? I really want to hike. Tomorrow, we're gonna send it, and that leg better be working, cause I'm going, whether it wants to or not. I don't want to wait anymore. I can't wait anymore, and it feels good. So I think this is the right decision. I think it's a good call, and highly recommend Larry's place if you ever want to go. He's amazing. He's been hosting us for, well, totally over a week, which is of course awful as a hiker, you know, in time, but his place is amazing and he's amazing. So if you ever watch Larry, thank you so much. And yeah, sorry I can't do daily videos right now because of all these injuries. There's no footage really to show, so there's been a few days in between, as I mentioned, and we're going into the Sierras, which might slow us down. I might try to do whatever I can out there, maybe upload a few videos on trail, we'll see. I'll do my very best to keep him coming, but, well, what can we do? +1 out. See you tomorrow on the trail.